Hello, pandas! It's Thub.
And Wubb.
And we are going treasure hunting, and you can come if you want. It's a little different today, though. A couple friends have told me about the neighborhood cleanup. The idea is people can bring things that are too large to go in their garbage or recycling bins and drop them off to dispose of them. But the way my friends described it, it sounds like if we could redirect some of those items away from the city-provided waste bins, everybody would be appreciative of that. Oh, hey, real quick. So we're looking for anything that looks good, anything that looks like treasure. As I understand, there is a scrap metal bin. We won't be grabbing anything out of that. So I'm tempering my expectations for how much scrap metal we can find. But I'm sure there's got to be some kind of treasures that we can bring home, either to restore, or scrap out, or just enjoy the way they are. I've actually got a bit of a shopping list, because there are a few things that I could use for the new house. Yep.
Check mark.
So come on, let's give it a whirl. Trash picking, Thub and Wubb style.
Hi.
Holy cow, this place is popping. You know what? We can dump stuff later. We don't even have that much stuff to dump. We came here to look for treasures, so I don't think we have to wait in line. We're gonna have to go find out. Let's go. This place is insanely busy.
Hey, they have ice cream.
Cool. We just wanted to check out what's in the free section.
Okay, so walk along the grass along there.
It's very loud. A bunch of tires. See those two batteries? We probably want those. That's for drying clothes. It's actually not a bad idea.
Hey, a bird cage. Hey, slipper.
That's not bad. At the moment, there might be somebody. Need that?
Sure.
I think I need that. Very cool. That's one win. We'll take this. We found more treasures. These rims may or may not fit the car. But it doesn't matter because now I know there goes prepared steel. And this mower came with the charger and a battery. The battery has a single light of power. So maybe it can be recharged, but if it can't, they're not that hard to rebuild. It's a foldy boy.
Wow.
Whatever.
I still have a lawnmower.
Up she goes. Is the lawnmower treasure or trash? We'll find out later. For now, I would call that a success. Just a small success, but I think it's a success. We got 2 batteries, 3 rims, and potentially working. You saw. So there's 3 locations today. And it seems like it's going to be as much fun as I hoped it was. If I were to have a plan, which I generally don't, I think we'll do best at the later we go. If we wanted to hang around and wait for good stuff to pop up, we would probably get more good stuff, but we'd probably have less fun. So, we're going to move on to location 2 and see how things look over there.
This is just us getting bagels.
Yeah, first, I'm a little bit hungry, so we're going to grab a snack, and that's going to be Montreal bagel.
Bagel. Honestly, I don't know how I'm supposed to say it.
Bagel?
3 bagels, $5.
Bagel.
That's not butter.
Location the 2nd.
Excellent. Thank you so much. For the volunteers.
Yeah, okay. They're not for sale. They're for public. Got it.
Solid.
Oh, hey. Garage shelving. Oh, books for days. Huh?
Why?
Why what? That is an interesting little seat. Okay. That's a speed bag. You punch it really fast. Speakers, mouse. Ooh, a rug. More rugs? Are you serious? That is exactly what we need.
Oh, were you taking it? That's great for crafts. Rugs. Beautiful rugs.
We just moved into a house with no carpet and it's cold.
You missed some really nice ones too.
Oh, don't tell me that.
No, these are the best ones here today.
See, that's what I want to hear. Wow. I mean, it's a shame the curtains are missing, but it's still so pretty.
Look at the lovely table.
That is pretty fantastic. Just like a little bit of grout and it'll be perfect. Okay, does this have the actual CD in it though? No.
I check here because I dropped them.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just picked them up and threw them up there after I dropped them.
We'll see if we can find it.
Whoa. He put carrots. Rugs in a truck.
I have some rugs. I have a truck.
Rugs in a truck. Let's go get some booster juice. This video is not sponsored by Booster Juice.
No, but it should be.
I wish it was.
Hey, while we're here, we also needed to grab, okay, well, I needed to grab some beers from New Level Brewing. Look at this. What do we got? Orange Demon, Creamsicle Sour, Wizard's Vacation, Pina Colada Milkshake IPA, New England Cider, and a, something that's purple and yellow.
Booster Juice.
Got a lump. Cool beans. Juice that eats like a meal. So,
Juicer Boost.
So, we are on a mission for, ideally, a toaster, a microwave, a power supply for a PC, a rubber floor, and a bench grinder. Whether we'll find any of these things, I have no idea, but it's fun to look.
Seriously, we need to cut the tags off of this mask.
Yeah, right. So, I'm not actually seeing a free use table, which is a bit of a surprise because that was sort of the fun part of the whole other thing. All right, that one kind of sucked. It didn't even have a donation spot. So I came back to this other one because we actually have this box of knives that needs to go. It's supposed to spin?
Yeah, that's the point of the arrows.
That sounds terrifying. I love it.
Yeah.
All right, we did it. We made it. That, well,
Was fun, I guess, in a way.
I'm glad you came along. I had a lot of fun. What did we find? Beers, bagels, batteries Galactica. Yeah, you know what? That looks pretty all right to me. That lawnmower is going to be an interesting puzzle that I will have to work out. I don't think it'll be that hard to make sure it works, even if the battery is kind of old and worn out. And you may have noticed this thing. Yeah, just as they were getting all cleaned up, I saw this and was like, does it have to go in the metal bin? Because I could, I'm like, yeah, no, go for it. Doesn't matter. it's way too nice to scrap. I'm going to try and sell this one for sure. It's never been on a car. It's got a bit of road rash. We'll file it off. Might get $100 for that. This is pretty cool. I'm glad you guys were there. I'm going to spend the rest of the day being good company, but we'll talk in a bit. Pandas, it's been a whole second. How are ya? I figured we better start off by getting rid of these batteries. I didn't feel like moving them a whole bunch of times, so we left them in the truck and we're just going to bring them straight in. Looks all right. Looks all right. We'll go do the steel, the prepared steel after this. Cool beans. So all of our batteries came out to 278 pounds, and at 34 cents a pound, that means we made $94.52. Not too bad. Now remember how I said we were looking for a rubber floor? Well, we didn't find one, but now that we have money, we can maybe buy one. So I'm here at a public storage locker to meet up with somebody who is selling some mats, some gym mats, and I'm not sure from the pictures if they're what I need or not, but we're here to have a look, and maybe we'll make a deal. Okay, so the floor isn't perfect, but it's a start, and I got it for a really good price. It's $45, which, if you told me that a week ago, I wouldn't have thought that was a really good price. But it turns out installing a rubber floor is really quite pricey. It's not actually rubber either. That would have been great, but we're making it work for an affordable price. Now, I have loaded up the rest of the aluminum bits from the tonneau cover because I don't want them sitting around. I'm trying to make some space. Probably should have scrapped them before I moved, but these are, you know, the choices that we make. And we're getting rid of them now, along with all of the rest of that steel that is sitting in the back there. There's still lots left to do, but don't think for a second that that's going to stop us from going out there and scrapping and searching for treasures. Prepared steel, prepared steel. Yeah, prepared steel. $38, and that was $8.40 in tin and $13.78 in prep. And that $4 extra is because we put it in the right category. Gosh, I know it doesn't seem like much, but I'm sure glad I'm categorizing things properly. The guy next to me was unloading some really good looking stuff, and I told him that should go in the prep pile. And he was like, why? What's the difference? I was like, 2 cents a pound? And he's like, ah, I don't really care. I'm like, bruh, it's an extra $30 for you today. He's like, nah. $30 is like breakfast for a week in my world, but whatever. Anyway, we also got 55 cents a pound on clean aluminum. Yeah, we got clean, and then 55 cents a pound on extrusion. So $5.50 and $10.45, $15. Neat. And we're back safe and sound. Thank you for coming along today and yesterday. I did scrap the rims because they did not fit my car like I thought they might. And I know those were good rims, and I probably could have sold them for like $50 or something like that. But as I'm sure you can understand, I really don't have the space set up the way I need it right now to bring scrap in, and that is going to be the priority over the next week. So yeah, I think this worked out really good, and I'm looking forward to doing the same thing on the next one. I made money, Wubb made money, I had fun, he had fun. I hope you had fun. I don't think we're going to make the it's probably not going to be quite so successful on the next one, because those batteries were a really unexpected boon, but definitely a happy accident. And we managed to turn them into the rugs, the rubber floor sort of, that I was hoping to get. What else? Oh, and we got that aluminum rim That I'm going to try and sell because it looks like it's in great shape and it's really new. So this is the space. This is what it's going to be. Not exactly. This is what it is, and it's going to be a lot more useful after this stuff all finds a proper home. I just spoke to a friend who has a whole bunch of scrap for me to go and pick up really soon here. So this is absolutely my priority. Oh, and there was one other win. One could certainly argue that this is the best find. I thought we were going to have to rebuild the batteries, but it turns out it works great. And if I ever decide I don't need it, I can sell it. Thanks so much for coming and hanging out with us today. I can't wait to show you what I've got planned for this space. It's going to be a busy week. Leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.